want to hang out as a wing and you don't necessarily want to plan it, he's going to have better capabilities to plan it with the wing than maybe you guys will, and you can definitely help him with it. He's not going to turn you down. But I encourage you to funnel it through him so that he can get out properly. Plus, if it comes from a POC, more people tend to want to show up. That's just saying.
Okay, I think we're good. Okay, some of the quizzes every week. Read the manual if you haven't already from the FTM. And then hard copies will be delivered this month. Make sure you're studying everything from cover to cover. So, and I believe, Kat Devan is in charge of the quizzes for the field training cadets. So make sure you're on top of that as well too.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, any questions about the quizzes section? Okay, so here are the tentative dates for our hangouts. We're gonna go bowling on February 10th, which is a Sunday. So go ahead and take that out from work if you haven't already. And then a board game / cards hangout, which is March 2nd, which is on a Saturday. And then our Easter party is on April 14th, which is a Sunday. So just want to make sure everybody, once a month typically would be a good idea to have a hangout, and then we have Sundays and Saturdays mixed together. And hopefully these hangouts you guys like. If you have any feedback you want to give to us about different types of hangouts, you can always give that as well too. But these are the tentative dates we're going to do for the GMC hangouts this year.
And the bowling, we're going to go to like the university lanes over by TW because it's cheap.
And it's less than $10 for your shoes and your bowling on the weekends, so it's not too bad.
So is that field out there going to be concrete in a couple months?
Yes,
Okay.
so we have it for, I think, the first 3 or 4 training weeks. You guys are taking the PFA. Well, I can't say you are taking it. We're trying to get the PFA scheduled at TWU. We have to work with their sports teams because they have the only track and field anywhere near us because the track and field for UT has not been built yet. So we are trying to be as flexible as possible with that. I would not be surprised if we can't get with TWU that we end up at, I don't know, TW, or not TWU.
The high school.
UTD, maybe the high school, yeah. So for the PFA, we're just gonna have to be as flexible as we possibly can. It'll be something that is well scheduled out, and we'll let all of you know, and there will probably be like 4 or 5 times that you guys can take the PFA the week of the PFA, if it ends up being something like that.
But for the majority of our PT will be at like the field.
Those grass fields over there. Tuesday morning, we do have Bonson back, so if it is too cold or the weather's really bad, we can be at Bonson. Thursday evenings, we weren't able to get Bonson, however, Colonel Bonnie is working on an alternative. The UNT is required to work with us. They haven't been doing it in the past, and Colonel Bonnie called them out on it. They're required to work with us because it is part of the requirements of our class. So something will get worked out and we'll have something eventually. Just right now, the only thing we have is Faust, those grass fields, and Bonson on Tuesday mornings.
We're at those fields. There's a lot of holes over there. So watch your step.
Be careful. Yes.
So the bowling is going to be over by TWU as the board games and the Easter party.
That's going to be,
here.
yes, sir. Yeah. More information later on as it gets closer to those dates.
Okay.
We just wanted to give them to you now so we could have more people attend probably, so they can ask off work and stuff.
Okay, so like you suggested, Harrison, we're gonna have a different quote every week from the field training manual. Just memorize the quote. So we're 13 quotes every week, a new quote. So you're memorizing them as the semester progresses. This week is Major League Adjuster. There's no quitting. You can't have any quit in me. There's never an option to stop and quit. So make sure you're, over the week, memorize this quote so we're ready and prepared for the semester. Okay.
Make sure you don't forget the quotes later on the semester, just in case. Go back
Just
and
keep
review
writing it down all the time. You'll get it eventually. Good suggestion. Appreciate it.
I do have another suggestion.
Go ahead.
Now has dawned to me. Because of the bigger quotes, we're obviously not going to be as prepared if we just start memorizing the week after another quote. We should probably, or you can get together with us, or we can do it now, plan out when we're going to do the big quotes.
Mm-hmm.
That way we can study whatever quote is coming up,
Yeah.
while also studying that big quote, so we're not just memorizing 3 big quotes at once and messing them up or mixing them up.
So creating a schedule ahead of time. Okay, yes, good.
I have FTM on me, so we can work at it later.
Okay.
The FTM is also in the drive. It's called 203. You can't Google it. It's not released to the public yet, so you have to use the version that either Cat McComb sent you or the one that's in your folder. At least I don't think it is. When I Googled it the other day, it didn't come up. What's up?
Nothing is a cadet major did that question. Now that I think about it.
You're turning a little red.
Okay,
there,
so
you're all right?
our flight is Alpha, as you all know. And then we have several examples for nicknames. We're going to have a vote later on. But some of the examples are alligators, aviators, armadillos, Americans, astros, and astronauts. Any more you guys have?
Mine didn't make it.
Do you have an
Did an alligator not
Aspergillus
make it on there?
flavus. I'm telling you.
What did you say?
Aspergillus flavus.
We're not gonna be able to do
Bro.
that.
It's a
Hey,
fungi.
Samantha, what was yours?
Avians, because
Avians.
birds.
Poisonous
Because we had.
fungi.
We're gonna have the Google form sent out hopefully tonight.
We'll put in other options so you can
Yeah,
type in.
you can type it in, and then by Wednesday night, hopefully everyone will be voted, and then we'll
Or if
create
you
our
wanna
mascot
just
by then.
text it to me, I'll put it on the form.
Arthropods.
Yes!
No.
Again,
So-
again.
Yeah, you can always
That's
end up if
already
you
a
want to.
thing.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, we had
But
it.
There's no proof. I deleted my MFR.
Hey, what's up, my dude?
Oh,
More?
just more pieces.
That's
of
my
notes.
son.
God.
That's my son. Thank
That's
you.
our son.
Yes.
Such a precious child.
All right, any more thoughts or comments about our mascot slash nickname?
We'll send out this PowerPoint and some Google forms to fill out
Yeah.
tonight.
We
so
should-
it's
Because of
good.
thank you, idiot.
It has to be something you really like the entire semester is our nickname, so make sure it's good.
After we figure out what we're gonna be, or like our names are gonna be, we should probably figure out our like chants and whatnot.
Of course.
Because I don't want it to be like last semester where we made
Oh no,
chants and whatnot and no one really used
Nobody
them.
used them.
Yeah.
I remember
It
my
would be
first semester.
cool if we
always
could
doing it.
just, whenever we get approved to use them, we just already have everything planned and it's all good. So, we'll get it out as soon as possible. Okay, good on this?
Yeah.
solid.
Okay, here's some more miscellaneous information. Just make sure you're always greeting the POC or cadre with their name and ranks, and not just, yes sir, good afternoon sir, just their good afternoon, whatever cadet and name. Important to stay healthy, make sure you're hydrating, you're eating well, you're working out, okay? Cadet Colonel Lake encourages funny MFR proposals.
Yes, this is Harrison.
Right. And base visit information coming soon.
Get your
Weekly-
flight path one ready, Harrison.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Weekly positions are more complex this semester than last semester. So for example, safety officer isn't just drink water, here's the weather. It's more complex than that. So we'll be getting more information to you about that later on as well.
It's not, it's something, but on that, they're not gonna give us information of other stuff, it's just, you need to come up with outside of the box ideas of what other things we need to be aware of for those positions, especially for like the safety. You know, we're usually just like, okay, hydrate, like, what else is it, like, do we need to worry about while we're marching and all that, or at
Talk about that
PT?
today.
Yes, we need to expand on that so that we as a flight know what those are, and so we can continue to expand on those positions, so we're aware of those while we're
Yeah.
going through our weeks.
Just think of it this way, we wouldn't let you guys have the position if there was no point to it. If it was just drink water, there would not be a position for it.
We're not adding anything additional, it's just gonna be the regular ones that we use it on.
And if you're the DNC officer, it's drill and sergeant major actually leading the drill for that week. So make sure you're prepared as well too.
Study.
Okay, and then the O plan has been released. If you haven't seen it already, it's on the Google Drive. Just make sure you read that as well. Has all the PT information and the LLAB information as well too. And then monthly awards is new this semester. At the end of every month, we're gonna have like a monthly award ceremony. The GMC of the month, POC of the month, flight of the month, just to increase morale. That's one of the thinking behind it.
So like those deck cleanups, we can maybe establish a week we wanna do that, maybe later in the semester when we have our schedules down a little bit more, figure out a day that we can come do that and whatnot.